YouTube, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful card market watch. So, today we're going to do a Pokemon market watch, so we haven't done one of those for a couple of weeks. Just going through like currently how the meta's looking. Again, everywhere's kind of opened up to these like, local tournaments. Nothing official has been put out there in terms of large tournament style venues, but people are still doing locals, weeklies, people are still doing their like playing with their friends. So we'll jump in, we'll have a look and see what's going on. Before we do, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much. Helps me out so much. If you can share the video too, try and grow the community, that'd be great. We're doing quite well. We've got ourselves 40 subscribers now. Doesn't sound like a lot to everyone, but you know, you got to start somewhere. Sadly, I didn't do the old viral thing and just take off like crazy, but there we go. Nonetheless, we'll get there eventually, guys. So, let's jump into the video. See you in there. So, as per usual, we'll start off with our recent sets. So, Rebel Clash. Looking still for a good price on your Frostmoths. Currently the most expensive card in the set. Cheapest in English is 45, then to 47, then to 50. And that's roughly sort of the price you're looking at now for one of these. Great card. If you obviously don't, if you just want to try to pimp out your deck or collection rare, because as I say, like gold rares aren't always like for playing with. They are, especially these ones that are glittery and they will damage somewhat easily. Nice for collection, but not always great for your decks. So, boss's orders. Ultra rare. We'd say that when you do your Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Yeah. Much cheaper. There you go, first for sales English at 37. A few more here. Oh, got quite a few here. Yep, it's keeping a good price. It's not really changed. What's going on here? Yeah, not many sales apparently since this has come out. But, yeah. Good card, good price. I've seen them going for like 50 or so on eBay. Prices probably have dropped a little bit since I last looked, but there we go. So, this is the cheapest non-max rarity card in the set. Sorry, it's the most expensive non-max rarity card in the set. In terms of like higher value. So this is the original, so which is like a full art version. If you didn't know how VMAXs work in Pokemon, they have, so you have your standard form, which is like a half art. VMAX starts off as a full art, and then you get a ultra rare version. Sorry. To work with afterwards. But yeah, its price has come down quite considerably. It was quite expensive card. I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I'm really sorry. Very sorry. So yeah, prices have come down quite considerably. Only a couple of weeks ago these were going for about 25. But yeah, you can see the prices have come down significantly to make this better. This is part of quite a good deck. Like, just Dragapult itself makes a good deck. If you want to throw in, say, Trevenant and Just Noir, or you want to throw in, say, a Mewtwo and Mew, makes a really good deck. I'm going to move on to Sword and Shield. Zacian V, still the most expensive card in this set. Career holder price point of 72. This did have a little resurgence recently where its price did shoot back up again for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I have two of these. Not for bragging rights, just things happen and we now have two of these. It's still basically worth what it was worth back in the day. So you did have a spike at 95, then back went down again, and then down again, and then down. It started getting cheaper and cheaper because people were getting concerned actually that it was going to start going down to 50 to 40, even on eBay. They had a run spike early in the month, well early last month, into 100 again, and then come back down to sort of 65. But yeah, you can see the price point here. The first wall, especially in English, is 72, and the next English available is 80. So yeah, if you're interested in getting yourself a Sordo Wolfo, you might just look at it now before it runs out. Remember, this is obviously more for a collection as opposed to blinging out your deck. If you are crazy, you want to get 4 of these and bling out your deck, then you do you. Normally only play 3 because you don't need more than that, because if you get 3 killed, you lose the game. So yeah, you do you. Marnie, V3, the most expensive support in the game, or from this set. Price points here. Cheapest in English is 25. That's kind of been the rule of thumb for quite a while now. I'm pretty sure during our last one she was around about £25 or €24 mark. Then, as well as the next one here. In all fairness, this is again, it's either for collections or you're just blinging out your deck. If you aren't obviously happy to spend this much money, do look and consider getting the base versions. They are still sort of like around £5 to £6, but they have had common reprints through like the theme deck, so it should make things cheaper if you can get hold of them. Or if you really want to just get some theme decks, so sometimes they have two available. Maybe you don't want to play 4, maybe you want to play 3, maybe you want to play 1. It's value. There's a value there as well. Quick Ball, the second highest. No, what am I about? That's all. Most expensive item card in the set, coming in at roughly around about the same price as Marnie. First cheapest English is 27, so it actually beats out Marnie. It's actually more expensive than Marnie is. But yeah, these are your sort of free value core cards that you'll have. Zamazenta Gold is more expensive than is the second most expensive card in the set, then followed by Zamazenta. So Dacian V2, which is the full art, and then Zamazenta full art, and then it goes into these two. So that's a cool thing. And then the most expensive then V1 card in the set is Snorlax VMAX, coming in at a whopping £79.50. Yeah, so yeah, £7.95. So yeah, these are roughly prices. Small portion of Germans, followed by one English, followed by some Spanish, into more Germans, a lot more Germans, and then back into English. So yeah, this is what you are kind of looking at. Price has come down considerably. So when it first came out, this was about £20 card. Let's see what the price point was. Yeah, it's been a while though since it's been that price. Yeah, up and down, up and down. But if you're looking for one, might be the time to buy now. Charizard card. You put a Charizard card. Yeah, I did put a Charizard card in here because everyone loves Charizard, and by everyone I mean you either hate him, but you pulled him, so you're going to sell him for some good money, or you're a fan of Charizard and you hate that they cost so much money. Partner. So yeah, the cheapest ones here in Japanese. If you don't care about don't care about language, and you just want one for your collection, then I would consider saying, hey, Japanese is good. Highest rarity. And then we go down to the first English at 95, which is much better than it was. Hold on. If it shows us. If it shows us, because apparently we're lagging today. Yeah, little crease there just on the Pokeball, if you can see. At the top in the red. So yeah, that's pretty much the cheapest English. And the next English is at 130, which is roughly the price this has been for English for a while now. Again, you aren't really playing this in your deck. This is obviously for complete collections. And if you're a Charizard fan. Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia. So this is used in the Zacian deck. I'm trying to think this one, huh? The Zacian deck, because I'll use this in mine. Again, I think this is more, it's alternate arts, this is more for collectors as opposed to people using it in the decks. Hey, if you want to use it in your deck, do carry on. I ain't blaming you. But yeah, you have to around about the average price of like 42. That has gone up in price, unless eBay is actually slowly getting lower and lower. Because last time I looked at this, the alternate art card was going for around 30. So it has gone up in price over time. So when I last looked, which was around about the beginning of the year, yeah, this is sort of the price range I was looking at here. About here. Yeah, it went up and down, it's gone back up again. Yeah, beautiful card. But yeah, so you're looking around 42, 45 to 50. That's your price range for this card. Beautiful card, it works really well in that deck. Think about it if you're going to go for Zacian. Mewtwo and Mew, as I said earlier with the Dragapult. On its own, it's a great deck. With that, it's even better. Makes things do good things. Lots and lots of Germans on the market currently. A couple of Spanish, and our first English is at 58. And we're looking here. Nice shiny. That's good. So yeah, looking around the 60 mark for the full rarity. Again, this is more for people who want to like max out the rarity of the deck, or for people like myself who like to get collections. So let's try again. Misty's Favour, Unified Minds. So yeah, as you may have noticed, we're now going to Unified Minds, and then soon we'll be going into Unbroken Bonds. As you might be thinking, why aren't you doing sort of like your more generalised cards? And this is more of like a higher end mark, I'm going to say, not really intentionally. But this is obviously what people are looking at and they go like, oh, I can make a lot of money out of this. A lot of people don't really consider how much like money is in like the lower grade cards in Pokemon. So for instance, like, oh, how much you like your basic trainer cards, how much are some of your item cards. And you go like, oh yeah, I pulled like 4 or 5 of these from a booster box opening. It's like, yeah, you got like £15-20 worth of cards there. It's like, oh really? I didn't know that. I was like, I thought only these ones were expensive. Yeah, these are expensive single cards, but I mean, if you can get yourself like a handful of some of the trainer cards and some of the supporter cards, yeah, man, make some money out of it. But we might want to do like more of the essentials maybe in a couple of weeks. Tell us they're going for when things start kicking off again. Because you've got to be thinking, a lot of people now thinking of Darkness Ablaze. It's only like a month away now, maybe just a bit less. So then, cheapest in English is 14. Again, more of a collector's rare, but hey, if you like Misty, you want to put her in your deck, you put her in your deck, you do what you gotta do. I ain't blaming you. Reshiram and Charizard GX. Again, I think the cheapest is in Japanese. It is. I don't really understand why the Japanese cards are here because they have like their own section, especially like Yu-Gi-Oh and such. But there we go. I ain't complaining. I'm just confused. Oh, go happen here. Cheapest English is €160. We go around at one. There are 2 available. I mean, this card did come down to about 100 at one point. Got to listen to this. I mean, when we're looking, yeah, see, it did come down to about 100 earlier in the year, as people were sort of like getting rid of these because they didn't care for it. Also, just to say, the reason why the base card has come down in price quite significantly is because you can pull it from the legendary deck. Sorry, League Battle decks. So League Battle decks contain 2 of these, as well as 1 of the Charizard and Brexen. And they are not promos, they are not illegal cards, they are perfectly legal. You can play them, and they are the exact same markings as the team-up cards, the tag team cards. So it's kind of a bit, but there we go. Then we're going to move on to Pikachu. Pikachu and Zekrom, currently looking at a market price of, in English, 30. So yeah, not bad. We've got 128 here. No lost Snorlax. I got you, boy. I know you feel. Yeah, if you're looking to just like collection or max rarity, because you're saying I'm going to play this for like another year, you do you. It's a nice deck. It's a good deck. It's quite quick. It's quite powerful. It's got a lot of things built in already that just essentially just speed out the deck. Looking at Tappy Coco. Looking at card we'll look at in a minute. But again, the reason why the prices of these have come down in price so drastically is again this is the Charizard version, but the God, you can't see that. But the Pikachu and the Zekrom deck also came with 2 that are labelled as this. They are playable. They are not illegal. I keep saying this. I'm just going to check because I'm pretty sure when I opened them I was like, oh, this is strange. But yeah, they are. Yep, they are perfectly legal. There's never going to hear this is not for tournament play. They are. I don't know if you can see that very well. They're perfectly fine. They are basically exact replicas, although they're not replicas because obviously it's a Pokemon company, but they're exact same as the basic ones from those sets. They're not promos, they're not marked, they're not unplayable. So, yeah, you can do that then. So yeah, that's why the price of this card sort of bottomed out quite a bit in the last month or so. But, still a good card. Still a great deck. Dedenne! So you can see all the Dedennes here. Just want to show you this one quickly. Same kind of things happened with Dedenne as what's happened with the others. And that's... He came out, I believe, as well in the Pikachu box, which is why his price getting down slowly. But the full art form is actually more expensive than the secret rare form. I've checked and they are. But this is the reason why the price is still cheaper again. Because this came out in the trainer box. And they're all English apparently. But yeah, loads for sale. German. One German. But yeah, lots of English for sale. So yeah. If you're looking to play Pikachu, now's a really good time to pick up some of the stuff. At the same time though, this is a promo. Sorry, this is an alternate art promo. So when this goes out of rotation, it does go out of rotation anyway. And then, just one thing I thought was really funny from Team Up, the most expensive card in Team Up actually is alternate art Latios and Latias. And I don't think this is just because there's like none on the market, so the market's just kind of gone a bit stale. But I remember people selling this card for like 20 to 30 back, like when it came out. But yeah, I'm not sure if so there's your other forms. But yeah, I'm not sure if people just really started liking this and people just start selling them, or if the price is actually worth it. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure if we go for the normal version, yeah, it's like a really super cheap card. If someone's English. Okay. But yeah, like it's cheap enough, so it's not as though this is a super duper mega like exchange card. I don't think anyone's ever using this card either in any of the decks. Although, as it is half psychic for its usages, you could probably slot it into something like one of those psychic decks I was talking about earlier. But there we go. So that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. What's up, man? What happened here? Yeah, thank you for joining me. Hope you guys had fun. We don't do Pokemon too often. If you do like Pokemon, or the market watch of Pokemon, let me know. We do openings for Pokemon. I do occasionally talk about Pokemon. I will be doing the Road to Worlds again this year when everything starts kicking up again properly, as we still didn't know there's no tournament play currently being held for anything available. I think MTG's doing theirs online. Yu-Gi-Oh has occasional locals that are doing stuff, but there's nothing official from Konami that says, hey, look, this is, we're not kicking anything off at least till September at the earliest. And even though Pokemon was like one of the first ones to go, hey, look, we're not doing any world events at the moment because it's just too dangerous because of the current situation, they haven't said anything about things open up again. At least not to my knowledge. Could get me wrong, because things could go up in the morning. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me, Get Swiftly, your cowboy host. Please like, comment, subscribe. Every little helps. As you might see, I do try to communicate with you guys as much as possible while I can. But yeah, so for now, peace out. You go have yourselves a good, productive Monday morning. Goodbye.